sit in darkness when the time to now prophesy. And as I look at the spiritual world, the Lord took me to a place called Biafra. And I enter into Biafra and I see myself right there on the street of Biafra, and I begin to walk on the street right there. As I begin to look at what's going on there, and the Lord said, remember the message I've given you some time ago? And I said, Lord, what's the message all about? He said that this is what's called parallel government activated. This was called a parallel government activated. And as I enter in the realm of the spirit, I am seeing what's called celebration of Christmas. And I begin to see what's called different uniform on the road. Now trying to make sure there is law and abiding order. There's order everywhere and oneness. And I begin to look at the people and I said, this very uniform is from where? And the Lord said, this is what's called the armies of Biafra on the street of Biafra land. Because major prophet of God will not prophesy something except I first of all look at the spiritual world, and God now begin to show it to me that this is what's called the people of the people right there in the Biafra bite now already said to now fully activate their homeland government. And this is what's going to happen. And they said, no, this is what's called parallel government. I don't know why it is like that. That in one country you'll have two countries and two people right there, and these people are not going to go weaker, because I am seeing what's called full activation in the spiritual world. Because I am looking at the spiritual world before anything will happen physically. I see the spiritual world has to be the full charge of what's going to happen in the physical world, and I begin to look at what's called the spiritual court, because this matter lead to what's called the spiritual court. And these people are sitting by the right hand side, and I look at them with the uniform and the clothes and the government of Biafra, and another people at the left side, Nigeria and their own government, and they begin to judge a case in the realm of the spirit. But people are not there, because it is only the representative from the Biafra side that are there, and the representative from the Nigeria side are there in the realm of the spirit to now begin to go through this what's called court case in the realm of the spirit. Because major prophet of God will not go to the realm of the physical to get detail.
Whatever SCV has this satellite media, Mr. Opera, haven't listened to the prophets prophesying about the coming of Biafra. Let us get a view. Look as if this issue of Biafra struggle is going spiritual.
You see, the prophet had been listening to this man prophecies. He's a major prophet, but not his real name. I think Prophet David something, but he's properly known as major prophet. Most of his prophecy always come to pass. And most of the prophecies are prophesied concerning someone Ekpa. They are real. Because there was a time he said that someone Ekpa, he surprised people, surprised the whole world, surprised even enemies of Simon Ekpa and Biafra. That Simon Ekpa have taken Biafra to higher dimension that cannot be retraced back. And we have what is unknown. Now we have been speaking of parallel government in prophecy. That he looked in the land of Biafra, he saw parallel governments. And what is parallel governments? Nigeria government would like to operate in Biafra, and Biafra will raise their own government up in Biafra, which is the parallel governments. And whom will you take? Whom will you listen? Now, and he say he saw another uniform men parading on the streets. And this another uniform man parading. He looked into the realm and they asked, who are these people? And he saw that uniform is Biafran uniform. And Biafran people are in the streets parading to keep law and order in Biafra land. Which means the parallel government of Nigeria is not keeping law and order like as we are now, as they are now in Biafra land. Look at the government of Nigeria operating in Biafra, killing unknown government, violence, raping everywhere. But when Biafra government set up, Nigeria government will not like to leave Biafra, which will become parallel government. Push me, I push you. That's what he means by parallel government. But finally, Biafra will take over because it's their own land, it's their own country, it's their own aborigine. This is why he said he saw a new uniform. Who are the uniform? Biafrans. Who wear it? Biafran. Who are keeping the law and order? Biafrans.
So you believe the prophecy?
Oh well, as he had prophesied before and it happened, I believe it. Because Bible told me in the book of I think Deuteronomy about fake prophets and original prophets. That when a prophet say, I have a dream, I have a dream, and let him speak out his own dream. And if the dream come to pass, he's a prophet. But if it not come to pass, it's a fake prophet against the false prophet. And when a man prophesies, it did not come to pass. Not that he's a false prophet. But when a prophesies, it come to pass. Not that he's a real prophet. We can see it in the book of Jeremiah. Jeremiah and Ananias. Ananias says he's a prophet. Jeremiah says he's a prophet. What Jeremiah prophesies came to pass. But Ananias one did not come to pass. We can see in the book of King between Micah and the prophets of Baal that support Ahab. Micah prophesies, it come to pass. The prophet of Ahab, Baal that support Ahab, prophesies that Ahab will go in peace and return back in peace. Ahab went there and died. But Micah said, you will never succeed. That he saw Israel scatter in the field all over the mountain. As a sheep have no shepherd. He came to pass. So as this major prophet prophesizing for Biafra, and they come to pass, I believe that he's a major prophet from God. And I have been told you time without number that the Biafran cause is not man-made. Biafran cause is not ordinary ideology, but it's a God inspiration. God have already signed Biafra to be, and no power can stop Biafra. I cannot stop Biafra or make Biafra to be. Even Simon Ekpa is a tool in the hand of God. It's not his making. Nnamdi Kanu is a tool in the hand of God. It's not his making. You understand? Both Ojukwu, they are tools in the hand of God. It's not their making. Owasirike, who take it as a baby toy, Biafra as a baby toy. It's not his making. All of them are tools in God's hand to function according to how they were destined to function.
I think I must say very thank you, Mr. Okpara. Thank you very much. This is Satellite Media. Thank you for your time, Mr. Okpara.